Lenny, ¿cómo estás? Aquí, Claudio Ursino, Radio Sarandía de Avellaneda, Diario Sur Digital. Bienvenido una vez más. Hay mucha expectativa respecto a tu show de mañana. Quería si podías contarnos un poquito lo que va a ser ese show.
There is a lot of expectations about your show tomorrow. If you could advance us or let us know something about your show that you will be bringing tomorrow.
I have no idea.
No tiene idea.
It always is what it is. I have a very great band. They're able to improvise very well and follow the direction that we might be going in. It's a feeling. I haven't worked on the set list yet, but you know, it will be very musical, and I hope you enjoy it.
Bueno, que primero no tiene idea, que en realidad tiene una gran banda, una banda muy buena, grandes músicos y muy buenos improvisando, así que son muy buenos ellos sabiendo la dirección que capaz puede tomar el show en ese momento, y que bueno, va a ser un show muy musical, y todavía no trabajó en los temas que va a tocar mañana, pero que vale la pena.
Hola, acá Alicia de Biasi de la agencia Drago. Bueno, bienvenido, y quería saber cómo fue, ¿qué recordás del último show que viste acá en la Argentina? Y ¿qué es lo que más te gusta de acá de la Argentina también?
What are the things you remember of your last visit in Argentina, and what do you like the most about Argentina?
Well, the shows were beautiful that we did here. We did 2 nights at Boca Junior, no? Yeah, and that's what it's called, right? Yeah, and I know it's a soccer thing, right? Like, some people don't like that word. You do, good. But they were great. The audience was beyond my expectations. The energy was amazing. I have footage from those nights, and the people were just bursting with energy. I was really quite surprised. Not that I expected anything in particular, but I think it was the most energetic audience, if not one of the most energetic audiences I've ever encountered. They're not afraid to express, which is beautiful. And I had a great time here. You know, I just hung out for a couple of days. I walked the streets. I don't remember where I was or what it's called. It was, you know, 6 years ago, I guess. But you know, I walked around the streets, saw a lot of interesting and beautiful people, and I'm very happy to be back again and try to get another taste of the city. And you know, I'm having plans to come back next year and do an extensive tour. So this is just a little stop to say hello and get reacquainted.
Bueno, que sí que se acuerda que hizo 2 noches en la cancha de Boca, que no estaba seguro si decirlo en la cancha de Boca por la rivalidad, y que bueno, que se acuerda que él de hecho tiene partes filmadas del show, y que lo que se acuerda es que es de los públicos más energéticos, si no el público más energético para el que le ha cantado, que fueron 2 noches hermosas. Y bueno, la última vez que estuvo acá deambuló, por decirlo así, las calles, conoció gente, no se acuerda bien el nombre de las calles porque bueno, fue hace 6 años, y que en realidad tiene planes para venir el año que viene y hacer una gira más extensiva. Así que esto es recién una parada para decirnos hola.
Hola Lenny, acá José Vázquez del Mercurio de Chile. Bueno, quería preguntarte por qué mi país, Chile, no fue parte de tu tour en esta ocasión, y si es que es posible que el 2012, no sé si tú conoces el Festival de Viña del Mar, si es que es una posibilidad de que tú vayas allá en febrero.
So he is from Chile, and he is asking why Chile isn't participating in this tour, and if there is a possibility for you to be playing in the beginning of.
I'll definitely be back in Chile. This isn't really a tour; it's just little stops. So it's you know, and I also have a 2-month European tour starting next week or so. So I came in to do these 2 things and to say hello to all of you. But yes, next year I will do as much of South America in general as possible. Yeah, and I will be back in Chile. I had a great time there.
Do you know Festival Viña del Mar?
Do I know this festival? No, I'm sorry. Is that where I need to go? Okay.
Bueno, dice que esto en realidad no es una gira, sino que son dos como pequeñas paradas, que en realidad tiene un tour europeo arrancando la semana que viene y que sí el año que viene va a intentar cubrir la mayor parte de Sudamérica.
¿Qué tal? Juan Sixto de Radio La Rocker. Acá. Sabemos
The
que...
speakers just go. I can't tell when people. You talk to me. Yeah.
Ok. Sabemos que, como dijiste recién, no sabemos qué puede llegar a pasar en el show, pero te vimos tocar varios instrumentos. ¿En el show hay posibilidades de que vos toques varios instrumentos o ya tenemos predeterminado quién va a estar en cada instrumento?
So he's seen footage of you in previous shows playing different instruments. You said you really don't know what's going to happen, but are we going to see you play different instruments tomorrow, or do you already have preset it, like who is going to play what instrument?
Yeah, tomorrow probably not. Because we haven't really rehearsed enough for that yet. But when I come back, probably the next time with the full tour and the full show, I will do that. But tomorrow I'll primarily play guitar.
Dice que mañana no lo cree porque todavía no lo han ensayado lo suficiente, así que cuando vuelvan ya con el tour más como encaminado o más ensayado y con el show verdadero, ahí sí lo van a ver tocando más otros instrumentos. Mañana básicamente va a tocar la guitarra.
Hello, I'm Minerva from Remix. Hi. And we want to know about if you heard some bands from Argentina. Do you know some bands or singers?
Unfortunately, I am not up on the music scene here. I'm guilty of that. So hopefully I will get to hear some and know who's who. You know, I really don't know. It's something that I have to look into. Yeah.
Dice que no, que en realidad es culpable, que no conoce mucho de la escena local de la música acá, pero que le gustaría saber a quién es quién y qué música escuchar.
Okay, can I another one?
I'd also be interested in the classic local music.
Yeah, tango.
As well.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
Okay.
También te interesa la música local clásica.
Okay, I'm aware that you have been all over the world, but we want to know, what do you want to keep from Argentina?
What do I want to?
If you want something to keep from Argentina,
Something
forever for you.
Something to keep?
Yeah.
Forever?
Yeah, I don't know,
I
something.
can start with you.
Okay. Thank you.
You set yourself up for that answer.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Marina del Tribuno de Salta.
It is hot in here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quería saber, en estos 22 años de carrera, ¿cuál es la constante que se mantuvo en tu manera de componer y en tu manera de estar? ¿Qué cosa se mantiene como al principio y qué cosas has cambiado a lo largo del tiempo?
In those 22 years of making music, what has maintained or has been kept constantly, and what has changed over those years?
Well, it's always changing. The music's always changing. My mood, what I'm doing, I change every day. I'm a person who somewhat thrives on change. What has remained the same is my passion for music. I still love making music now as much as I did when I was in high school. I still get the same excitement when I go into a studio to create something. So I'm by no means jaded or tired of it or anything like that. I still have a lot of aspirations creatively.
Que bueno, que él en realidad, la música siempre cambia para él y todo cambia a la hora de hacer música, porque él es una persona que cambia día a día, así que su sentido de su humor ese día, sus sentimientos, lo que pase, dice que la cosa que se conserva es su pasión por la música. Él todavía tiene las mismas ganas y le encanta. 19 años y estaba en la secundaria, así que él cree que eso es más que nada lo que se mantiene.
Hola, Lenny, Lautaro de revista La Negra. Welcome.
Thank you.
Me gustaría saber cuál es el rol que tienen los músicos con los que tocas cuando producís y grabás un disco, ya que en general vos grabás todos los instrumentos y producís todos los temas y demás. Me gustaría saber qué rol tienen los músicos en esa producción del disco.
What role do the musicians that you bringing on this tour have on the making of your record, since you produce it and you record all the instruments? Do they have any
part in the making of the record?
Yeah.
No. Craig Ross does, who obviously is my longtime, guitarist and brother. He's playing on several songs on the record, and when I go in the studio, it's basically a thing that I do by myself or with one other person. And then the job of obviously the musician is to, interpret that same feeling live, but also put their own attitude in it as well when we improvise. But the studio thing is pretty much my thing.
No, que en el estudio no tienen ninguna participación los músicos, sí que está su guitarrista de toda la vida y casi hermano
Craig Ross. Yeah.
Craig Ross, y que, bueno, que en realidad si se le puede poner como un rol que tengan los músicos es que sus sentimientos por los cuales él graba todos los instrumentos y hace el disco, los músicos los tienen que interpretar en vivo, pero también es muy importante que ellos pongan un poco de su actitud a la hora de tocar.
Last question.
Hola, sí, hola. Daniel Banchero de la agencia RIM. Quería hacerte dos o tres en una. Primero, ¿qué pasó con la guitarra con los colores de Boca? ¿Qué es lo que hiciste con ella? Si no viniste a River por una cuestión de rivalidad entre los equipos, y cómo va a ser el desarrollo de la película que vas a hacer el año que viene, el Juego del Hambre, o sea, qué participación tenés y en qué te va a afectar o no la gira.
So last time you were here, you got a guitar with the colors of the Team Boca. What has happened to that? And
well, actually, I didn't get it. They gave it to me to play and then they took it back.
que se la dieron para tocar y que después se la sacaron.
But it's a guy I know actually who has a guitar store in New York, and so I know the guy. But yeah, I played it and then he took it back.
Que en realidad era de un tipo que tenía una tienda de guitarras en Nueva York.
Was that his whole question? Oh, okay.
If you haven't played at the River Stadium because of the rivalry between Boca and River, and
is that why I'm not playing?
Yeah, at the River Stadium. Is it because of
what's River Stadium?
It's another venue for shows of the competing team.
My promoter over here, told me I'm playing where I'm playing, so that's what nothing to do with any soccer rivalry, no.
And he wants to know a little bit about the movie that you're going to be shooting next year. What is it? What role?
I shot it already.
That you are shooting.
Hunger Games. It's based on a very popular book by Suzanne Collins, sort of a futuristic movie, and just finished it a month or so ago. And it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be an amazing film.
What is your role?
The role is a character called Cinna, C-I-N-N-A, who you have to know the story, but basically all of these kids from different districts from where they live are being put in this sort of arena, which looks like the real world. It's indoors, but it looks like a forest, and they have to have these battles. And the last one, living, wins. And each person that competes has what they call a stylist, who puts their whole look together, their attitude, sort of helps develop their style to become popular for the people that are voting. It's a long story, but basically he's a Svengali sort of character.
Bueno, que
creator of image.
Su personaje se llama Sina y él básicamente se trata de como unos chicos de distintos distritos que los ponen como en un lugar cerrado, que simulan el mundo real y tienen que luchar y el último que queda gana. Y que bueno, que la verdad que es un poco complicada la historia, pero que su personaje es como un Svengali y que bueno, que la vean porque es futurista y que va a estar muy muy buena.
Thank you very much, Lenny.
Thank you for